My name is Moon Petrie, and yes, I am definitely doing nano this year. How dusty is my camera lens? So I wanted to officially announce my intentions and just say a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. So a couple of months ago, I did a video about ideas that came to me in a dream, in a couple of dreams on the same night. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using one of those ideas, which will be starting from scratch. I have done nothing but write down the premise so far. So that is what I'm going to be doing. We'll see how that goes. So there are 5 ways that I am going to be preparing this Preptober. And the first one is to watch other people's Preptober videos because I was not feeling particularly excited or motivated until I started watching people's Preptober videos, and now I am getting excited. So that is definitely a thing I want to do more of. I also felt like during camp in July, my reward system or tracking system was not satisfying enough, and it was harder in July than it had been in April to get stuff done. I was also revising and not drafting, which is a different sort of complication. But the second thing I'm going to do is work on tracking and motivation and reward systems and bullet journal spreads to try to make it as satisfying as possible to make as much progress as I can. The third thing I'm going to do is set up a calendar of live streams. So I have a hard time making it to live streams. I have children. And my children are crazy and are often not actually asleep until 9:30 or later at night. So I've been missing a lot of live streams and feeling sad about it. So I'm going to try to keep track of when live streams are happening, as many as possible, and try to hop onto them even if I can only stay for 20 minutes or might get extremely interrupted or have to plan in advance for someone else to deal with childish interruptions. So if you know of any live streams you're planning on hosting, or of people I should check out who host them regularly, or anyone who is keeping track, calendar or listing of a variety of live streams that I could go to, please let me know in the comments. The fourth thing I'm going to work on is going back to pantsing, which in this case for me is going to mean working a lot on the setting, because my other ideas have always been very setting based. The setting is itself a major part of the premise, and that was just not the case with this idea. Norbert cameo. So I'm going to work on really fleshing out the setting, hoping that that will help me feel like I'm doing it in a way that I'm comfortable with, that I know where my feet are, so to speak, feel grounded in the place. And the fifth thing I'm going to be working on is focusing on what I have felt needed the most work and revision, which is characters, is character arcs, character growth. So this idea came to me as an idea about a character, about a dynamic between two characters. And so I feel like I'm starting in a good place for getting more comfortable with having a good grasp on the characters to begin with. But it's still, as I said, it's very limited. I have written down a few sentences about the premise. So I'm going to try to really flesh out characters. I'm not going to make an outline. So as far as pantsing goes, my goal is sort of more headlights writing. I'm going to write toward story beats. So I'm going to get whatever done that I can at the outset and just keep trying to see how to address each beat one at a time as I go and not really outline anything in advance. So I'll be using a beat sheet or Save the Cat or Katie Tastic's 27 chapter method, but not filling any of it out beforehand. So that is what approach I'm going to take in the moment during November, which is why outlining is not one of the 5 points on my Preptober checklist. There are a lot of people who are doing really great Preptober videos right now, some of them daily, which is amazing and super inspiring. I will put some links down below, and if anybody has other suggestions for videos or AuthorTubers that I should watch during Preptober, please leave them in the comments. Until next time, I am Moon Petri, and good luck with Preptober.